Good morning, everyone. So I had seen an email the other day from Art Impressions, and I totally forgot to mention it because it was a little bit early for the sale, and then when the sale hit, I was doing other things and I totally forgot to mention it. So any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you were purchase items to those links. So they have 35% off their site, which is wonderful. I believe sale items are excluded and you have to purchase at least $30. It says minimum purchase, so I don't know if that means after the discount you'll have to kind of play with that, but it's very easy to get to $30. At least it is for me on Art Impressions. So I want to let you guys know about that. I'll have the code because I don't know it off the top of my head. It's in the description box, along with the link to pop over there. But I'll have links specifically to certain things just if that makes it easier for you guys too. But it's basically for a football thing. So they started on Friday, Saturday, and today's Sunday, the last day that it'll be available. And I'm so sorry that I totally flaked on that. So I'll have that there. 35% off is really great. I did check before I came on here. They do still have pretty much all their matchbook items are in there in stock. So again, I was going to grab my dies, but I grabbed just a little project that we made the last time. And look at my little matchbook. So cute. And I just used the Den one, right? And it's adorable. I think it's just cute to add like as a little gift card with a little something extra for your recipient, and they can keep it on their mantle or something popped up just like that. But however they want to use it, really, really sweet. And so again, they have the little kitchen, the craft room, all those different things. So, and this is the base die that you would need. And then you can also get the little envelope die that goes along with it if you want to put those things together, because I think that's probably the best way to display them or to give them super cute. Today I'm going to work on a pop-up 3D card and just show you how to put the insert. I don't know if I'm going to decorate the whole card like on the front, which maybe I should, but I do want to try these guys out, and I told you guys that I would. So I have these three. This one's the Glamour pop-ups, this is the giraffe pop-ups, and this is the bunny pop-ups. And in my opinion, I need to mix this Glamour one with this wine from this guy. So we'll see how we work those. But they have lots of fun, beautiful things. I just grabbed a bunch of things. So these are some of the newer sets, the fairy cubby set and the birdhouse cubby set. And these all come with every die that cuts out every single thing. So again, not super inexpensive sets. It's really great to have a 35% off. But again, they're photopolymer, and then it includes all the dies. So really great stuff. And, again, with Art Impressions, we have that beautiful watercolor sets. So these are just some of the ones I just pulled to this, pulled out of my stash there. There's the bicycle set and the desert set. And this one is lovely because you can use it with all the different stamps that you might have already with the watercolor sets. And this one is ornate window, and it comes with dies that cut that front part. See how this front part is here? Love it. So really cool stuff, of course. And then, lots of different styles and things. So what I'm going to do is, let's open this up. I'm going to grab some paper. Just want to see what we got going on. We have our main die and then her little bracelet and things like that. Really cute. Super simple. So yeah, so let me grab some paper so that we can color her in however you want to color, whatever you like to color with. And like I said, I'll probably get the wine glass. Oh, look, he also has like a little coffee. That is so cute. Really nice set to have. And this one's just a little sweetie pie, I think, with the little bunny. And there's other ones, but these are the ones that I have. And of course, I will order other ones today. So I will be right back. So I went and grabbed some colors. I don't know if these are what I'll be using. Oh, when I get orange, I don't know. I think it was just sitting there and I just grabbed it too. So these are really easy, and they are all basically the same. And I saw a quick tutorial, I guess, when Bonnie presented them when they came out a little while back. But again, photopolymer. Really nice. Now, I was just looking at, she's a big girl, so let's see as far as the size of this stamp, and I think this will work. Let's make sure, yeah. So this is a 4-inch platform from Crafts Companion, and that works, but you can see she's right at the edge of all of it. And you know what, let me get a stamping mat just to make sure, because I'm not using a precision tool. I want to make sure I get a good impression of all the sides. You don't have to have that. I just, on the back I already wrote some things, so I don't know if I have enough room on the back if I was to turn it over and do it again. And since it is a bigger stamp, I do want to make sure I'm getting every area of this. So, what was I going to say? Am I getting in there? You know what? Let's use this. These are really, really fun. I'm just trying to get in the spaces I couldn't get in with that bigger pad. So let's just make sure that goes there. And what's good about hybrid inks is that you can use water-based markers or alcoholic markers. Let's say you change your mind and you decide, I'm just trying to make sure I got everything, that you want to use, you know, water-based markers or watercolor, then you can do that. So I'm going to stamp this gal, just make sure I'm hitting every area here. And I'm going to color her in, obviously, before I cut her out. But this is very simple, you guys. Super simple and really cute. Oh, but she also has some accessories on. So, there, we got pretty good. So what I'm going to do is take a moment and go ahead and just stamp out. What do I want to stamp out? I'm going to do her bracelet, her bangle bracelet, of course. And then from the other set, this guy, I'm going to get the wine glass. I love that little coffee drink. I think that's so cute. This is going to come together really quickly. Oh, I do want to mention this one is so cute because it looks like it's sitting. Like if you put like a little paper on the inside of your card that looks like gingham check or something, it looks like he's sitting like on a blanket or something because her little legs are down. So it looks like it's sitting up at you. And it's really adorable. I know it's maybe not for everyone, but it's really a sweet image and the card that comes from it. So I'm going to give myself some room over here. So cute. You see that one I stamped quicker because I know it's gonna, I just want to make sure that I get every area of this guy when I went to stamp it. Okay. What's cute about the bangle bracelet is that the die is going to cut it so that it opens so you can slip it on her arm. Let me make sure. I'm going to start getting kind of crazy here. All right. And then coloring. And let me remove this because this is what happens. And that's why my last mat got very artsy looking, which is fine, but it's not the best display item. Oh, I forgot about her glasses. I need something for that. I'm just going to use this tan blend, and I just grab these really quickly because I can just grab them and they're ready to go with all the colors that I would think I want. So let's just... So this is interesting because this is the back of her hand. I know back of hands aren't the same color as the top of people's hands, but, you know. I'll still use the tan blend. It's kind of weird when you think about it. Should it be like a pinkish color? I don't know. That looks fine. And then tan, I go from the lightest to the darkest color. There's not really a lot of places I'm going to be using that dark color. Mid-tone, if you want to add a little bit more. And then go back in with the lightest color. And like I said, I didn't add a lot of detail on that, but maybe I'll leave the middle a little bit lighter. See, I didn't go back into the middle area. Just leave that a little bit lighter. And then, you know, just color however you like. Yeah, with the face, I'm going to avoid the glasses. So that's a little different here. We're going to go in here. Go all in here. I got to go get my coffee. I just woke up. What I like art impressions... I like their style as far as like when you go to color something. It doesn't have to be completely colored in. Just adding color, you know, with the whether they do watercoloring or however, it works out really nicely. So even with this, like if you want to leave white spots, it looks better. It just goes, you know. So I'll add tan, like in here, the darker areas, and just go around and do that, kind of fading out. It doesn't have to be the darkest, and then obviously under her chin, things like that. And I'll just continue blending color out, a little bit under her nose. But again, I'm not, you know, the most artistic person in the world, and I just try. I'll do her lips like a pink color or something. And I grabbed some really tacky colors for the rest of what she's wearing, so I'll put some darker colors in here and her glasses there. You know, I grabbed like a bunch of purples and pinks. I like what they did with the cover, but so I'm going to see how these colors might work together. Like the pink, how pink does this pink get? That's more of a reddish magenta, that's why. And maybe that'll be the flower on her hat. And then that's a purple. And how purple does this one get? Okay. So I'm going to make her whole outfit like this lighter purple. Ooh, is this one drying out on me? These are kind of new markers. It shouldn't be drying out quite yet. New in that I don't use them as often, so like they're always closed up. A little bit of that dark color under here, the darkest color, maybe some in here, medium color, and oh, I'm gonna have a giveaway later, guys, so make sure to watch out for that for 20,000. Thank you guys so much. You see, I didn't really bring much of that darker little medium color down at the bottom here, but maybe I'll do a little there. So I'm just adding color like that. Simple, you guys, real easy. So I'll do the other side. I'm gonna color her, obviously her hair and everything else in it, and I will be back. I'm just finishing up, and I was just flicking her hair out, like flick, flick, flick. And then I'm just gonna take the gray and just darken that up a little bit. All right, so we have our dyes. And I'm going to remove, obviously this is the first time I use them, so I'm going to remove the other ones. She also has a little flower you can stamp, and I think it's just like a little corsage or wherever you want to put it. Maybe it doubles up over what she's wearing there. And then, what else does she have? Yeah, so you can kind of layer up her hat flower, or like I said, put on as like a corsage, however you want. I'm just using the other implements there that I have. So I'm going to, you can see right through this, so that's really easy. Tape that down. This will go through the marquee if that's what you're curious about. If you remember, she's a little bit smaller than 4x4, so she'll definitely go through something like the marquee. And then I'm going to grab her bracelet. Like I said, the bracelet has a little crack there, so it cuts that open so you can slip it onto her arm. And then I'll get the wine dye from the other set, the giraffe set, and I'll be right back. So I just ran this through the Gemini because I didn't want to take the time to just cut this off and make it smaller, you know. So I just have them all in this one piece. That's what I did. And I probably should have taken a moment to remove these with that tape. It's tape down here. Down here, there we go. Look at that. Hopefully you can see all these score lines, okay? Now the Gemini is a little bit tight, so it gave me a little extra line. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for these definite score lines. And you can also see where the score lines should be as according to this stuff. So we have our little accessories. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. I try to make the bangle look gold. I used the yellow, but it looks kind of more like a life preserver, but that's okay. All right, so I think the first thing we have to do is fold this back. Okay, so her arms are going backwards right now. Okay, she's basically being just folded right in half. Okay, then we want the arms to come back forward. So you can bend that there, bend it there, these pieces. So you can see there's like a V here. There's an like an L shape here. And I'm just going to fold them because I'm not quite sure which way they need to go right now, but I'm just trying to fold them on the score lines for now. Okay, so we have that going back, and then we need these to come forward. Forward, that means these pieces. There we go. Okay, as you see, I'm just squeezing because I made the score line, so I'm just trying to get it to do what it's supposed to do. And I can see that these go back like this. So this one comes up forward. That line right there, and that line tucks back. I'll show you in just a minute. I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. So hopefully you can kind of see there's like a boop, boop, little, there's score lines for it, so it makes it easier, but at the same time, I don't really know which way she's supposed to go. So I'm training it as we're doing this together here. And she has this other line here. Let me kind of play with this a little bit because I know she's supposed to end up like this. I'm just trying to see exactly what that means. That's it. Yeah, so can you see this? It kind of comes out right here. She does have another fold line right through the center, but that might just be because of the dye, you know. But it does have a line there. I don't know. This is it. That helps that middle part forward. Okay, so let's just keep an eye on it so you can kind of see what we're doing. That score line. goes back, and this one comes forward. I'm hoping you can see what I'm talking about right here. There's like a little curved diagonal one and then a straight one. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, the reason I want to take a little break here was to see how far she sticks out, because I thought maybe she can go in a slim line. I think that would be fun. Anyway, again, we have that line, that center line. This is where it kind of parts open. I just want you to see what's going on so you're very clear. Those little areas that, like I said, went out at that score line, back in right here. And this middle score line is just kind of there. It'll just be there for whenever you pop it in your card. It's not going to do anything right now, but we have it like this. Okay, so we need to glue this into our card. And I remember them using A2 size cards. I think like if I stick this into like a slim line, 1, 2, 3.5, it might just stick out right here, that little tip. I wonder. I kind of want to go with slim line. I think it'll be fun. Let me try that, but for now, okay, we can dress her up. We can put her bracelet on. Super cute. It's a little bracelet. And then we need to put her wine glass in her hand. But maybe in the next thing I'll glue that down. For now, I'm just going to keep it here. But let me grab a slimline base just to try it out. But otherwise, you want to do A2, 5x7, even the 4x6 would work. But the slimline is going to be the slimmest of lines that maybe it'll work in. But I don't know why I want to push it, but I do. I'll be right back. Okay, so I grab myself. I'm getting smaller and smaller in my work area here. A slimline card cut from standard A2 size paper. So basically our A2 size paper is already 8.5 inches wide. I cut it at 7 inches along the 11 inch side. And then I just scored it at 3.5. And we will see, because basically we need to glue these pieces in like this. And I need to make sure her head doesn't stick out. Yay! I think it'll be fine. Oh, that is so cool. Perfect, because it doesn't take up a lot of room, which is crazy. And then when you open it up, obviously when she's stuck down, she'll pop up out of here. Oh, her little arms. That's so cute. Okay. I do remember one thing Bonnie was saying is to just make sure that your midline is the same as that, you know, even if it's not touching, but you can kind of see what you're doing there. But that's okay. I think with this one, we can pretty much figure it out from here because it can only split, you know, a certain way. Okay. Let me grab some paper that I would line this with. It kind of looks cute with the black, but, you know, we want to put something else. And I'll be right back. So what I did was cut a piece of paper down at 8 1/4 off of the 8.5 side, and then I cut 3 1/4 in from there, and then another 3 1/4. So these papers are basically the same paper. You see that? And I didn't just bone fold it because I don't like putting two folded papers together. It just always makes it so it doesn't really stretch quite right. It's just really not my thing. I don't like that gap you get in this very center when you go to open it like this. It'll keep it more like this and it leaves like a gap. I don't like that. So it's the pet peeve I've had forever, and I should probably get over it because a lot of pop-out cards do that. That's how the base looks. But okay, so I'm gonna glue one side down. And to be honest, I was going for eighths because I like the way the eighths look better than quarters when you separate them like this. But I don't know what happened. I just went ahead and cut a 1/4 inch off the side to side. So sorry, I didn't want to do that, but that's what I did. And this does leave a 1/4 inch on the one side. If you want to split the 1/4 inch, because like here, you know what I'm saying, that 1/4 inch was split between the two sides, and this one you're really only seeing one side, then cut your paper width at 3 3/8. So 8 1/4 by 3 3/8. So it'll come out a little bit further like this. This is really fun. Super easy. I mean, the coloring, you know, just cutting it out, it's very simple. And they all work basically the same way. You just score it on the score lines. And the easiest thing to do to figure that out, I mean, they're all the same, like I said, but is to fold her in half first, right? Fold her in half, or him, or whatever you're working on. And then bring the arms forward. And that will kind of help you see where these score lines need to go. And that's basically it, right? And then, you know, where do you want her to be? So it just, I don't mind. I'm just trying to see where she needs to go. So when they open it, she's like, boom, probably in the middle, huh? like in here somewhere. Okay, so the glue, and I'm using a wet glue, but it should be like all of this piece. This whole piece. And I'll probably just do one side at a time because I am using wet glue. And you see I'm lining it up with this edge. So I'm going to put her down like this. And I'm just going to keep that massaged until it sets up, okay? I'm not going to open it up or anything like that. When I open it up, I'll put the glue on the other side because I'm using a wet glue. If you want to use like a glue stick or glue tape kind of thing, then I would just put the glue on both sides. But I'll be right back. I think she might be good. That already gives you an idea. Like I said, you're supposed to kind of eyeball and make sure you're right in the center. But once it's already folded, she's pretty much in the center, so I'm not too scared about that. So I'm just going to close her back up again. And when it comes down, it'll be here. Just putting glue on here. And making sure she's... And I'll be right back. So again, glue in that same area, but on the opposite side. And I'll be right back. I think that's pretty cool, though, that you can make it something so slim and it still doesn't stick out. That's pretty good. So, anyway. All right, let's see. Oh, she wants to pop one open already. Oh, hello. I love it. So cute. So, what I'm going to do is, you know, take some of the sentiments. I know in her kit she has the Hello Fabulous. She has Happy Birthday. I think what I'm going to do... Oh, you know what? Well, I was going to do Happy Birthday, but, like... Maybe Hello Fabulous is fun. Let me see where this is. Where is my stamp set? Everything's getting mixed up over here. Yeah, so, you know, I'll do Hello Fabulous. I'll probably just cut it out of white paper and then with a black backing, you know what I'm saying? Like I normally do. I have dies to do that, but I'll probably just cut it by hand. And then stamp some of the little flowers that are in her kit. These guys. Color them, cut them out. I have lots of little dies here to cut them out with. So I'll do a few of those to kind of help decorate. And on the inside, I'll have the sentiment of here's to you. I think that's sweet. So that's what I'm going to do. So I just want to show you guys the kind of how to put it together as far as the technique, if there is one. And I'm going to put this on here. And then, yeah, so I'll put the Hello Fabulous with some little flowers all around and, you know, the sentiment on the inside. Oh, let's not forget her wine glass. I'll go ahead and stick that down now that we're together. Let's see here, right here. Ah! I think that's kind of fun. I don't know if I should put it behind her thumb like this. There we go. All right, I'm going to leave this alone just for a minute because, again, it's still wet. Even the glue at the base is still wet. So I will let that go. I have some images for you guys. Thanks for watching. Again, I'll have the links in the description box. And use that 35% off. That is really, really a great deal. All right, guys, I'll see you all at the next one. Bye now.